What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I am doing the exact same thing because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Your boy just turned 37 today. I just turned 37 and don't look a day over 21. Okay. And somebody had said to me earlier today in my birthday live earlier today, they was like, they were talking about my skin and all this other stuff, which I always get compliments on my skin, but they were saying that you got a great skin regime and all this other shit. And then it was like, well, I know that you probably don't even get carded. I mean, and we know that you probably get carded. And the truth of the matter is, I do get carded. Everywhere I go, I get carded. Every time I want to buy a drink, every time I want to do anything, I get carded every single goddamn time. And that is the truth. So, yes, your boy does get carded. Your boy is 37. I was born in 89. So I am an 80s baby. But of course, I grew up in the 90s. Okay. All my life is the 90s. So, yeah. But yes, I'm 37. And people do not believe me when I say that I'm 37. They don't. But I guess it's a blessing that I look this way. I don't look like half of the things that I've been through already in my life. And I guess that's a great thing. Okay. I really believe that that's a beautiful thing that I don't look like the things that I've been through. And I appreciate all of the support and everything that you guys have given me. Now, I know some of y'all earlier today were cash apping me and stuff like that. Like I said to y'all, if you have sent me a cash app since that live, trust and believe me, I don't know if you did or not because I have not checked that app. I have to go in there and check it myself. But after this live is over, I definitely go back and check it again, just in case anybody sent me anything while I'm on here. And y'all know y'all really ain't got to, because I don't never be asking y'all for shit no way. But whatever. But if you do, because it is my birthday, I definitely appreciate it. Because tonight I'm going out for drinks with Carl and Tremel and Jamar and Bando. We're all going out for drinks tonight. Soon as Bando gets off of work, we're all gonna meet up and we're going to have drinks for my birthday because I ain't going back to work until Tuesday, so I still got some time. Let me put that phone on silent, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to go and put that phone on silent because I get completely knocked off of what I'm supposed to be focusing on. So y'all know we get this thing started at the 5 minute mark, and y'all know that the goal is to hit 100 people, 100 plus people with every live that we do, and we're like 18, 19 people away from that. So we're almost there. But let me pay attention to these super chats real quick before we get the show started. Shout out to Toy Wideman 1388 for the $20 super chat. Happy birthday, Scotty. Enjoy your day from Philly. Thank you. And you've been a member for 18 months. So I appreciate that. Shout out to Tracy, one of my moderators, for the $2 super chat. Happy birthday, Scotty Boo. Thank you so much for that. And Caramel 79 for the $49.99 super chat. Happy birthday, Scotty. You make me laugh and I love your content. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the love that I really do be receiving sometimes. I really do feel like that. I love it and all that. So trust me, the love does not go unnoticed. Trust and believe me. Now we're at the 5 minute mark, and y'all do know what I love for you guys to do, and that is to like this chat up with nothing but flames. And of course, I'm going to keep on saying it until the engagement gets better. The year 2026 is the year of engagement. So if I got 84 people up in here, I need 84 people up in here in the comments talking with everybody, giving their opinions. The moderators are lovely. They're gonna make sure that the chat ain't got no infiltrators in there. They're gonna make sure that ain't nobody over here on no bullshit, because the Scotty gang is a family gang. Okay, we all cousins over here. So I love it over here. I love my people. So make sure you guys like this chat up until we get to the 6 minute mark. Shout out to my moderators, Tracy, Harold, Morgan, Who else? I think it's probably just them. Ebony M. I think those are the only moderators that are here right now. Thank you, Tammy. All right, we got 91 people up in here. Okay. So, and we got a Leah Brittany up in here. She's another moderator. Thank you. And she just started. I guess she just found my Instagram the other day, girl. She just followed me on Instagram chat. And Catherine is here too. Okay. So so Scotty Gang is in the building, and we almost at 100 plus. That's all we really want, 100 plus with every live. That's all we be looking for, you know. But let's go ahead and get into the show. We got us a good little show for today. And y'all know with my lives like this, I intend on making these shows an hour long and no more than an hour and 30 minutes, because I don't want to be sitting up here all day. And I know y'all don't want to hear my country ass mouth all day, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get into the show, y'all. So first things first, we're gonna get these white folks out the way, because y'all know I don't normally talk about white people news like that, but we're gonna get the white folks out the way real quick. So we're gonna start it off with Taylor Armstrong and Jill Zarin. Now, for those of you who are watching me, y'all know I don't normally talk about any other housewife shows outside of Potomac and outside of Atlanta. Y'all know I did try to review Beverly Hills and it just didn't work out for me. You know I did try to talk about Salt Lake City and it just didn't work out for me. So I'm just gonna stick to the black folk. Oh, wait a minute. I got a super chat from my girl on the rocks with Jada. Girl, me and you need to talk, okay? Because I got an idea for a collaboration for us. So be on the lookout for me hitting up your DMs, child, because I got another collaboration with Tammy Talks and C Diggy coming up, and I got one in my head for me and you to discuss very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. But thank you for the $9.99 super chat, Jada. If you don't watch On the Rocks with Jada, y'all need to. She's a growing YouTuber and she is fucking hilarious, and I can't wait to work with her. So let's get into them. Okay. Now, Jill Zarin was a part of the Real Housewives of New York City, and Taylor Armstrong was a part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but she was also on Orange County at one point in time. Now, you know, everybody has been up in arms about Bad Bunny and his performance and stuff like that. And it's been a lot of like, the white girls been mad. You know, a lot of them been mad about him and what he does. Now, Jill Zarin was a part of a show that E was putting together with all of the older girls, the girls that used to be on the Real Housewives of New York City, like, Luann and Sonia and Ramona. They had all of them on, from the original cast, and Jill was one of the girls that they picked to be on the show. And she'd been thirsty to be back on the Housewives for a long time. So I was pretty sure that she was happy that E had came in and said, "Hey girl, we know you've been thirsty for Kool-Aid for a job, so we finna give you a job, honey. We want you to come over here with your old castmates and we're gonna make it do what it do." But then she fucked up when she came out and did this video.
Now we all agree. I agree. I said it before that it was the worst halftime show ever, and it's 250 years that we're celebrating right now in the United States, and I just don't think it was appropriate to have it in Spanish. And quite frankly, I didn't see him grabbing his, G area. I think it was totally inappropriate. You've got all these young kids watching the Super Bowl, and he doesn't have to be grabbing himself every 5 seconds. Is he so insecure? Seriously, I didn't understand it. I don't speak Spanish. I would have liked to have known the words he was saying. To me, it looked like a political statement because there were literally no white people in the entire thing. I think it was a political statement, and I'm not taking a side one way or the other. I just do. I think it was an ice thing. And I just think that the NFL sold out, and it's very sad because this is 75 years. And, shame. And Lady Gaga got a facelift. I didn't recognize her. I literally had to Google her face to see who it was because we all couldn't agree who it was. So that was kind of fun in the middle of halftime. At least it gave me something to do because it was so hard to watch.
You've asked.
You wrote in. You've been DMing us.
You even called.
When are you guys coming back to television?
I know you've been waiting.
Guess what?
It's really happening. We're back, darlings.
The OGs of New York City are back.
Well, you ain't back. So y'all heard that video. She was saying that it was clearly a political statement. She don't understand Spanish. She ain't see no white people up there, as if Lady Gaga not white as she is and all this other shit, right? So let's continue. We got 114 people up in here, honey. We got 114 up in here. That's what we talking about. We need more though. And if we got 114 people watching, we need 114 people in the comments. What we're saying is engagement is key. I need my moderators to also repeat that to everybody in the chat to let them know that we appreciate your commentary and we want everybody to feel safe. So we're not going to dismiss you because your opinions may not be the same as everybody else's. Speak your mind, speak your piece, as long as we're not being disrespectful or combative. So let's make this engagement pop this year, okay? Period. Okay, so let's get back to Jill. First of all, Jill look a mess, and she don't look nothing like what she looked when she was on the Real Housewives of New York City, which I ain't saying that, you know, she an ugly lady, but it's just something about this nose area. It just looked like somebody that bopped her right here in the nose with a damn wrench or something. I mean, I really don't know, but it is what it is, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it. So now, let's get into the story itself. Now, former cast member, The Real Housewives of New York City, Jill Zarin, has been fired from the upcoming docuseries The Golden Life before production even began. The producers and Blink 49 Studios ended her involvement due to recent public comments that Jill made. She criticized Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime performance on Instagram, calling it the worst ever and inappropriate due to its language and content. Jill claimed that the performance felt like a political statement and mentioned her discomfort with Bad Bunny's antics on stage. Despite deleting her post quickly and disabling the comments, her remarks were shared wildly. Jill also commented on Lady Gaga's appearance during the performance, adding to her critiques. So yes, you're gone and you don't deserve to have no motherfucking job, and you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself for the fact that your bag got fumbled. You fumbled your own goddamn bag, sissy pop. You fumbled your own goddamn bag. So what we talking about and what we doing? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't really feel like anything. And you ain't the only racist on your show. I want to point that out. You're not the only racist, because we all know that Ramona is. And baby, I was looking for Ramona to say some ignorant ass shit, because y'all already know Ramona and her crazy pop-eyed ass always got something, got some microaggressions or anything to come up out of her motherfucking mouth. But she knew to shut the fuck up, because, you know, she been called out on her racist ass behavior before. So she knew not to say anything. You know, Ramona is just as bad as Jill is, but Ramona knew to shut the fuck up because they got a show to do and they want that check. Jill just stupid. But my thing is, I never liked Jill anyway, so I don't really give a fuck about that. And you know, I used to love me some Ramona now. I used to love Ramona, but once I realized how racist Ramona actually is, it's too much for me. And then I went back and I looked at old clips of the Real Housewives of New York City, and I picked up on shit that I didn't pick up on when I was in my early 20s when I was watching that show. It's really crazy how you can watch a show in your 20s and you watch it back as a 37-year-old man and you see some shit that you didn't really see back then that would be considered racist or microaggressive or things like that. And it's so many things that they said on that show that's very microaggressive and very fucking racist. So yeah, Jill, bye-bye. Khadijah don't need you, baby. Get the fuck on, okay? Like, get your ass up out of here. So yeah, you should have known. You thinking that that's a post and delete? There's really no such thing as a post and delete in this bitch, okay? You should know that whatever you post, somebody is going to snatch it and make it a story and make it a damn highlight. Even with me, when I went live on my Instagram, I don't be thinking nobody watch my Instagram, but the next thing you know, my whole Instagram live was on somebody's YouTube page as a damn highlight, as a damn story, as a damn whatever. Annoyed as I was, that's the price you pay when you do certain shit. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Fuck Jill and what she got and what she's standing for, which ain't much. You feel what I'm saying? But that she's not the only person that we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about her friend too. This bitter battered dog that goes by the name of Taylor Armstrong, whom I've never liked. And Taylor Armstrong was a part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is, they all are Republicans themselves in my eyes, like, child. But let's get into what Taylor had to say. Now, this is her response, but this is the first post that she made. The first post was, were you entertained? I am embarrassed by the NFL and Apple for the Super Bowl halftime show totally in Spanish with the Cuban flag. So then after Taylor got some backlash for her remarks about that shit. This is when she came out with this 4-page letter. So she says, I want to address my earlier Instagram post about the Super Bowl halftime show. My post did not fully reflect my heart or my respect for the artists and culture as a whole. The Super Bowl is such a huge American tradition, and while I personally didn't connect with the creative direction of this year's halftime show, that doesn't take away from the fact that Bad Bunny is an American and that the Spanish language is a prominent aspect of American culture. Evidently, my lack of awareness of the Latin culture led me to mistaking the flag as Cuban. I sincerely apologize and plan to learn from this in the future. America is special because people from every culture and background can come here and share their talent and make their dreams come true. That diversity is something that I truly respect. My intention was never to offend anyone's culture or language, and I'm deeply sorry to those whom I have hurt. I should have taken more time to reflect on my thoughts instead of impulsively posting misinformation in the moment. I apologize to the Latin community and anyone else I may have offended. I am always learning, always growing, and I appreciate the opportunity to clarify my heart and move forward with more thoughtfulness. Girl, bye. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. And I really feel like the only reason why she is apologizing is because she got some backlash. Because if did nobody say anything to her noodle neck ass, she would not be apologizing for e motherfucking thing. And that's just the goddamn truth. Y'all know y'all be saying, see, here's the thing. And I hate to be that person, but I'm going to be that person today. I hate it when they say all of this stupid ass shit and do all this dumb ass shit and all that. But then it's kind of like, for me, it's like y'all know what the fuck y'all be doing, and y'all know that the shit be, you know, fucking irritating, not even irritating, but y'all know that the shit be wrong, and y'all know that the shit that y'all be saying be completely fucked up when y'all say it. But then when somebody come for y'all ass and want to counsel y'all, now y'all want to get on Chat GPT and write a whole motherfucking statement. Ain't no statement needed if you read the fucking room, but you motherfuckers never read the room. You're a racist. You're racist. Just own up. I would, you know what? I would respect these people more if they would just own up to the fact that they're racist and bigots and homophobic people. I really wish that people would just stand on their shit and just own up to being the fucked up people that they want to be anyway. Because even after you put that Chat GPT statement out there, I'm pretty sure you were sitting in your kitchen eating cauliflower, talking to your man, if you got one, saying the same horrific shit that you was saying online. Get the fuck out of here. You're racist. I don't know who that lady is, but she's a white lady. And she had a song out. I was probably like in the 4th grade. It used to come on MTV all the time. It was like, I'm a bitch, I'm a mother, I'm a bitch, I'm a whatever. However, when I just know the song was called I'm a Bitch. So my thing is, I wish y'all would come on and say, I'm a racist, I'm a bigot, I'm a racist, I'm a rapid. Like, oh, just say that. Just say that, and I will respect you more if you would just say that. You feel what I'm saying? I won't fuck with you, but I'll respect you if you would just say that. So both of them can go to, like, both of them can go to hell. Fuck Taylor, fuck Jill. It's always been fuck both of them any goddamn way. So it is what the fuck it is. I don't give a damn. Fuck them. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all probably feel the same exact motherfucking way that I feel. Who gives a fuck about either one of them hoes? I know I don't care. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I don't give a damn about now one of them, okay? Shit. And I didn't watch the halftime show, to be quite honest, because I don't know none of Bad Bunny's music, and I don't give a fuck to know it. So it is what it is. But if somebody else enjoyed it, then they did, okay? But moving on to the next story, we got another white person that we need to get going on and get the fuck on up out the way, and that is this nigga named Gene Simmons, okay? Now, he came out and he had some things to say about hip-hop not belonging in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, and a lot of people had some things to say about that, and I was reading some comments, and some of the comments that I did read were from people that I actually knew, and I'm just sitting up here like, are y'all fucking dumb or are y'all dumb? But anyway, moving on, let's go ahead and get into his rubber band, rubber duck having ass. Let's talk about him real quick. So Gene Simmons of Kiss says that hip hop doesn't belong in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because he don't come from the ghetto and it doesn't speak his language. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, this is wild. Gene Simmons, the co-founder of the legendary rock band Kiss, is voicing his opinion of hip-hop being included in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Simmons, who is age 76, appeared on the Legends and Leaders podcast where he asked the host what bands he was into growing up. The 25-year-old host, Ben West, says that he was actually born to hip-hop. So Simmons brought up his disdain for the fact that the genre is included in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's not my music. I don't come from the ghetto. It doesn't speak to my language. It doesn't speak my language. I said in print many times that hip hop does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, nor does opera, symphony, orchestras. It's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Simmons said. Simmons calls out the fact that Iron Maiden isn't in a Hall of Fame, but hip hop pioneers are. Music has labels because it describes an approach. And by and large, rap and hip hop is a spoken word art, he continued. Then you put beats in the back of it and someone comes up with a musical phrase, but it's verbal. There are melodies, but by large, it's a verbal thing. So let's go ahead and get into him and all of that, right? So let's start off by saying, you're saying that hip hop is not your music. That is very true. Hip hop isn't your music. But you want to know what else, bitch? Rock and roll ain't your fucking music either. Country ain't your fucking music either. You know whose music it is? It's our motherfucking music. It's music that we fucking created. But you bitches took it from us and put y'all fucking white faces over it, and now it's y'all's. But it's never been your music. So let's be clear, bitch. You want to say what doesn't belong there? It belongs there because the music belongs to us any motherfucking way. Typical white motherfuckers trying to sit up here and tell somebody what belongs here and what belongs there. Then your bitch ass want to say that you not from the ghetto and that's not your language or whatever. Bitch, fuck you. Y'all always want to talk about what doesn't belong. Well, if that's the case, bitch, you don't belong in the rock and roll genre anyway, bitch, because the couple of niggas you talking about, they created the fucking music. Let's be for real here. No, hip-hop ain't your music, but neither is the music that you fucking sing, bitch. That's not your music either. Have we forgotten it or have we forgotten it? You entitled motherfuckers tend to forget where this shit started and where it motherfucking originated. Because these so-called ghettos you speak of, that's where the shit come from that you sing, that you want to say is your fucking music. No one gives a fuck about what the fuck you think about hip-hop music and where it should be. No one cares about that. No one gives a fuck about your goddamn opinion. No one cares. So remember that shit, okay? When you speaking on music, see, this is what I mean by bitches don't know shit about music and don't know where the fuck it comes from. Y'all took rock and roll from us and put y'all motherfucking identities in front of it, and that's how it became y'all type of music. That's why a lot of us grew up not even knowing that rock and roll was something that was created by people like us, people that look like me are the people that created that type of music. People like me created country music, but we see it's dominated by Caucasian people. But then y'all want to keep people out of those genres. You want to keep black people out of the same genres that they fucking created. Why is it that it was so hard for K. Michelle to go into country music? Going to country music when she's from Tennessee, she's from me, and country music is something that was brought to us by us. But y'all want to keep her out of it. Why was it an issue when Beyonce was singing with the Dixie Chicks, singing, country music and all this other shit? Like I said, a genre that was created and brought to the masses by people that look like us. But y'all got a problem with her doing the music that was originally created by those of us that look like me, black and brown and in between. Who the fuck are y'all to say anything about what somebody can do or what somebody can sing or what damn guitar they can strum because you don't because of you? Like, who the fuck are you? You didn't create this shit. None of you motherfuckers did. We did that. So what the fuck you talking about? And for me to see certain people in the comments and say little slick ass shit, like say dumb ass shit like he has a point. Hip hop is not rock and roll. Why would we want rock and roll people in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame? Well, here's the thing. There is no Hip Hop Hall of Fame. That's why there is no Hip Hop Hall of Fame. It don't need to be one. We don't give a fuck what Gene Simmons says. It's called a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Anybody can be in that motherfucker for all I care. That's a big accomplishment. Fuck what Gene Simmons got to say. And anybody that agrees with that bullshit. Because let's be clear. Didn't Elvis Presley take rock and roll from us? Didn't he? Or are we going to act like he didn't? Or are we going to act like, you know what I'm saying, he didn't have nothing to do with robbing us of our own music? I mean, let's be for real here. You bitches always taking shit and then you want to claim it as your own. It's not yours. It's not yours. So what the fuck you talking about? Okay? Now listen, I know I kind of went off and I know that I went off and I kind of went on the tangent just then, but let me tell y'all, when it come down to some music shit, I don't play no games about that. I don't play no games about the history of music. I don't play no games about the conversation about music. I don't play no games about the discussion of music. Like, I don't care about any of that. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, at the end of the day, everything that I just said was the truth. Y'all have been taken from black music forever, and y'all want to sit up here and act like y'all created it. And now because y'all took it and shit and put y'all identities over it, now you own it. Bitch, you don't own shit. That's still our shit. And until we're strong enough to come, until we really kick them doors down the way we really need to and come in and really take that shit back, shut the fuck up and stop trying to keep our very own out of that shit. Stop doing that. Stay over there with the pop music. You know, continue to do the pop music. You know, all the other shit. Because y'all ain't never been original with shit. A lot of the shit that we use in everyday life was created by black people, bitch. Ooh. Baby. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just irks me. I hate it. I just don't like it when people try to take ownership of something that they didn't create. Like, what type of shit is that? Like, what type of like what we on here? You feel what I'm saying? Anyway. Let's move on to the next topic. Now, the next topic of the day is Ashley Darby. I'm kind of tired of talking about her, but you know, we here to talk about Ashley Darby, child. As a matter of fact, where is it? Is that one? Okay, there you go. We're here to talk about Ashley Darby now. She was on some podcast called What's the Reality? And she had a lot of things to say about Sharice Jackson Jordan. She absolutely did. She kind of shitted on her in a sense. She had a whole lot of things to say about that lady and how how she was trying to get Sharice back on the show by bringing up her son and saying that she don't know why Candiace is even talking about her. So I'm gonna play the clip of that, and then I'll be right back. Let's get into it, y'all.
Biggest shockers this season was your confession about hooking up with Sharice's son, Jackson Jordan. What made you want to tell Sharice that in the moment?
It's been just kind of sitting on me for a while. It's been sitting on me for 2 years now.
Oh my.
And, I wanted Sharice back on the show.
Yeah.
I have. And I almost told her umpteen times, right? And I was going to take it to my grave and just be like, because Jackson was like, I keep my love life private from my mom. And I was like, but that's also my friend, like, granted, she had given it her blessing and jokingly in the past. She did. She was like, can you be my daughter-in-law? She would actually ask that. And so I was like, hey girl, like, this could be your chance. Get you back on the show.
I'm crying.
In the scene, I thought she was going to like throw champagne in my face, flip the table, do a whole thing. Nothing of the sort.
Yeah. So do you still talk to him at all?
No, we don't speak. After Potomac and Ponies, he like wanted to hang out, but yeah, I put a stop to that. Can you imagine? Yeah, I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel bad about it, honestly, because if Sharice genuinely feels the way she does, I am remorseful.
Yeah.
I don't like the way she's going about it. And that is where I'm losing respect for her. But if she's genuinely upset, I can acknowledge, like, I crossed a line and we can deal with it. But if you're going to keep defaming me and saying all this stuff and talking bad about my character, then we have another problem.
Were you surprised at how kind of like the audience reacted to all of it? How it just blew up?
Not really. I mean, it's
expecting-
salacious. Yeah. And I know it was salacious.
Yeah.
I've been doing this show long enough to know when
what's gonna
something's-
hit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Sharice was doing TV shows and podcast interviews, and I'm just happy that she's back in the fold.
Your former castmate, Candiace, made some comments on Carlos King's podcast about this hookup, saying it's a reflection of how you were raised. Did you have any response to that?
I addressed that with her as well on the girls' trip. I don't understand why she insists on talking about me, period. Do you know how much I talk about her? None. Absolutely none. And if I'm asked about her, I pass on it. I don't know why she feels like it's necessary to delve in on me. And she hasn't been here for, 2 years now? You don't go here anymore.
Oh.
So, yeah. But any opportunity she has to talk about me, homegirl's gonna take it. What can I say? I'm just a hot topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the biggest shockers this season.
Okay, that's it. So let me come back to the screen here. Let me take this off. Now, Ashley got a lot of nerve to sit up here and try to say that she is the topic of discussion. And she really ain't been a topic of discussion since her husband was arrested for grabbing on a nigga ass. So I don't really know where she get off thinking that she is some topic of discussion and think that she's some wing woman to thinking that she's some wing woman that can sit up here and make somebody famous or get somebody a chance to get back on the show and all this other stuff. And it's like, girl, you steady talking about Sharice and her son. Either you fucked that young dick or you didn't. It's either one or the other. And if you did, that's something that you should have told Sharice a long time ago and not in front of the camera. Did you really believe that she was going to get back on the show just because you fucked her son? Do you really think that was going to get Sharice back on the show? Nothing was going to get Sharice back on the show. I don't even know why y'all keep on trying to bring her back, because every time she come back, she don't do shit. And I know some of y'all be on here trying to, boost Sharice's head up because some of y'all don't like Karen. So y'all gonna boost her head up, talking about she the real Grand Dame of Potomac, and she could be all that in real life, but on this show, she don't give that. What she gives is sweaty cafeteria lady that don't have shit else to do but get drunk. So it is what it is. And I don't even like Sharice, and then Sharice and set up here, but at the same time, it's kind of like this. Can we really be mad with Ashley for doing her interviews and talking about this situation when Sharice has gone on talk shows now talking about this motherfucking situation too? Both of them keep talking about it. Both of them keep on getting asked about it. Both of them keep on getting interviews about it. Both of them keep on talking about it. It's all some of the same shit. So to me, it's like they're only doing what they're being asked. They're only talking about what they're being asked to talk about. Can we really be upset about it? I don't think we can, but it is what it is, in my opinion. I, for one, am tired of hearing about Ashley and this damn son because it's yucky as fuck, and she couldn't be my friend fucking on my damn son. I don't give a fuck how old he is or how fine you may think he is. The dick is off limits, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. But it is what it is. That's just me. That's just how I feel about it. But we're going to move on to the next. Shout out to the 221 folks up in here. Shout out to y'all. And somebody was in the comments earlier today, and they were telling me that they do not get notifications from my lives. And my friend Nikki told me the same thing yesterday. Let's go ahead and get into the next topic. We're really rolling, y'all. I told y'all I was intending on this show tonight to be about an hour long. But let's get into the next one. So we're gonna get into BroRilla. BroRilla has been making her rounds, honey. She been getting into it with everybody that would listen, baby. Okay, she been getting into it with every goddamn body, and she got some words for Lil Boosie, and apparently she got into it with Tasha K. I gotta say Tasha K name like Armand Wiggins. Tasha K. Remember I told y'all a while ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, Tasha K told me that she would have liked to be interviewed by me, and I never did do it because I was so worried about what people would say about me interviewing her. And I think this year I'm gonna start worrying about what people gotta say and just go and do the things that I want to do, because I think an interview with Tasha K would be fucking hilarious. But that's just me though. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but you know. But anyway, BroRilla got upset with Lil Boosie. Got upset with Lil Boosie. Ain't nobody talking about you too feisty. I know you love the attention, honey, but I ain't talking about you this time, child. But BroRilla got mad at Lil Boosie for speaking on her situation with GloRilla. Okay, so let's go. Yes, feisty attention, like the attention that you're getting right now, honey. Okay. Now let me tell y'all what feisty do. You see how feisty starts shit with me in these comments, but then when I give her attention, then she's gonna say I'm bullying her, and then I'm just treating her so bad. And girl, I can't with her. These cancers stay trying me. But anyway, let's get into what made her mad with Boosie first. Okay, so let me put this up here. Okay, and shout out to everybody that's giving me happy birthday wishes. I really appreciate it.
I want to speak on something right quick. I ain't siding with GloRilla. I ain't siding with BroRilla. But I do want to say, man, people be thinking we have more money than we have. Every artist who got 50 million ain't got 50 million. Every artist you think got 100 million ain't got 100 million. And you gotta understand that, like, if we get everybody, we gonna be broke. Even I said, if I get everybody, I'm gonna be broke. Man. Think if I got $1 million. I got 7 brothers and sisters, and a mom and dad. I give each y'all 100,000, I'm broke. If I really look out like you want me to look out, it's gone. So that's what I wanted to say about that, but I'm not siding with Glow or Blow because that's a family situation. I don't know what happened. I ain't getting no family business. I won't speak. A lot of people in this world think your artist or your family member got more than what they have. And we be trying to keep that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we do gotta look out too, but you know what I'm saying? We get everybody, we gonna be broke. But I just wanna say that a lot of people in this world think your artist or your family member got more than what they have. And we be trying to keep that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we do gotta look out too, but you know what I'm saying? We get everybody, we gonna be broke.
What I'm really laughing about is the fact that everybody is calling Victoria BroRilla as if that is really her name. That's the thing that really tripping me out about this whole situation. So that's the biggest thing that's tripping me out. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, everything that Boosie is saying is some of the things that I've been saying throughout this whole situation. These rappers don't have the type of money that y'all really believe that they have, especially GloRilla. GloRilla really just started popping like that. She really just started, popping off like that, for real, for real. It ain't like she rolling in dough like Missy. It ain't like she rolling in dough like Queen Latifah or anybody like that. She just really started popping the fuck off like that, for real. So she probably got some money. Yeah, I'm not gonna say she ain't got no money. She might be rich, so to speak, but is she wealthy? Hell no. She ain't even that rich to begin with. Not rich enough to take care of her mama, daddy, and 9 siblings. She not. And nobody has to give you nothing. Nobody has to do anything for you just because you think that they should. Just because they pissed in the same bed you pissed in don't mean they got to give you a dime. I ain't got to give you a stick of gum if I don't want to. It's mine. That's just the way that I feel about the whole situation, to be honest. So everything that Boosie said wasn't no lie. And y'all know I never really agree with a lot of shit that Boosie be saying. Y'all know I don't hardly ever agree with that nigga on a damn thing. Y'all know that. I don't even like Lil Boosie like that at all. And y'all know that for a fact. I don't fuck with Lil Boosie at all. But we got to be for real about the situation. He ain't tell no lie. Now, y'all know that she responded as she always do. And this is what she had to say.
Homophobic. So, nigga, I never liked you. You always talking about a gay, this, that. You talking about Nas X promoting gayness, but you promote guns, weed, and shit. You a hypocrite. Be 100 around the board. I'm gonna say it like how it is. I don't care about what name on here got to say. I don't care. Unfollow me, please. I don't care. Y'all talking about who I need to sit down, and I to sit up here and win live about my sister and put my mama no more live. And you think I'm finna spur somebody? I'm not spurring shit. He's straddling the fence. He just want to be in the in crowd. Nigga, go make some Tubi movies. Shit, I thought we were cool. We died. You are homophobic. And you got Boosie raccoon-eyed ass talking about some, I'm not on nobody's side, but I'm just saying you are taking sides. Because basically you saying she ain't got no money, so she ain't trying to give us nothing. You justifying her. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about Boosie. I don't care about his fan base. I don't care about none of that. This nigga on Tubi movies. So guess what? He fell off. It's always the old raccoon ass, tight fade ass niggas want to come for me. I don't care about who fuck with him. Y'all got to mix up everything. You better sit there. I ain't seen shit out. If I sit here and went laugh about my sister, all y'all up for it. Quit mentioning me. And if you mention me, just be ready for a comeback. You guys, nigga, you straddling the fence. And then I already don't like you anyway, Boosie, because you know why? You don't like gays. You don't like gays. Nas X, I don't even though you existed, and you always comment on shit. And you got Boosie raccoon-eyed ass ladies together. So what I'm saying? I'm like, stop it. Stop it. I'm not sparing nothing. Y'all keep my name in y'all mouth, which I don't have a problem with, but just be ready for me to respond. Don't sit here, Charlamagne, with your pickle head ass and just post her motherfucking video on the Breakfast Club with no breakfast. Ladies together. So what I'm saying? I'm like, stop.
Did she call Charlamagne picklehead ass? I'm sorry, that tickled me. Now let me just say this. Boosie actually responded to what she said on Twitter, and this is what he said. He said, my bad, BroRilla. My diabetic twin. I was just speaking on life situations and how shit really be in real life. I got sibling problems too. Shake my head. Shit ain't sweet over here in my family either. So I'm gonna say this. Wow, BroRilla may have a point when it comes down to Lil Boosie, because she do got a point now. He don't really need to be saying nothing about nobody's family dynamics, because he got his own family dynamics that he need to be focused on. If you want me to be all the way real with y'all, he do. However, I just feel like when it come down to her, she getting mad at anybody that speak on this situation. Any blog that posts her, anybody that got some commentary on it, she's getting mad about it. But see, this is my thing when it come down to it. You chose to bring this up in the public. That's number one. You chose to go live and call out your sister for not giving you shit. And then all the blogs picked it up. And then you kept going live about it. And then you kept going live about it. Then you said you was charging for interviews and shit. And then after all of that, GloRilla responded and you went live again. So my thing is this. You cannot be upset at everybody that got something to say about it. Because at this point, you done made yourself a public figure. So now you're up for grabs. So yes, you can respond all you want to. That's great. Respond. But all I'm saying is this. Are you going to respond to every fucking body that got something to say about you and what you doing? Because then you'll be responding to everybody. You're going to be responding to the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk, Baller Alert, Gossip of the City, TMZ, every fucking body. You're going to be responding to everybody because everybody going to have something to say about what you got going on. Everybody going to be doing that. You wanted the attention, so you got it. And if you done said you done made $200,000 already based off of the shit that you've been saying on the internet. So since you done made that $200,000, I'm pretty sure you think you're rich. So hopefully you're taking care of your parents. Hopefully you're helping your siblings with that $200,000 since Glo was obligated to do it. I'm just saying. Would you interview BroRilla? No, I would not, only because of the fact I'm not paying nobody for no interview. If I didn't have to pay for Candy, if I didn't have to pay for Sweet Tea, if I didn't have to pay for Miss Wanda, then I'm not paying for her. No disrespect to her, but I had people with bigger names than her on my platform. So what I look like paying for it? And the R&B singer might be stepping foot on this platform as well. I'm just waiting on their management team to get back with me. Because she already agreed to do an interview. I'm just waiting on the management team to come back. But, I mean, I'm just saying. However, now look like she done got into it with Tasha K. Now, this is what happened. Tasha K says, if I was GloRilla, I would hit my sister with an IP cease and desist. She can use my names for any club bookings, no monetary gain off my name and likeness. And I will copyright BroRilla and Scar as well. GloRilla can do this all expeditiously for $2,500. Therefore, all proceeds she makes will be sent to my mom and them. Everything is allegedly, even my name is alleged. Oh my God, I'm so tickled. Tasha K is a mess. So then I guess BroRilla got mad at Tasha K about something. And Tasha K responded, now I don't know what happened. I don't know what went down. But this is what Tasha K said. Now, Tasha K said this. Hey, BroRilla, that's the public tip line, dummy, that you leaked. Our company doesn't give out personal numbers and we don't pay jobless entitled bums more than they can spell. Our team contacts everyone who's clout chasing to be on the show. And regardless if you agree or not, I'm still going to report on you. We just getting started. How can I be mad when I'm still making a bag off of you without you being on the show? And remember, I've been doing this before you and we'll be doing it after you. We've seen people like you come and go. Now let's get you a Now That's TV deal so we can watch them man girls beat your ass. Natasha. Oh my God. Oh my God. Tasha. Tasha. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tasha K is fucking hilarious. Okay. I can't tell. I can't stress you enough. Tasha K is fucking funny. Okay. Tasha K is funny. I'm sorry. But I don't know what's going on, but they into it. But somebody has sent me another video. And I know how TMZ could be, so I'm not gonna put it on the screen, but I'm definitely gonna let it play. BroRilla then went live with TMZ once again. They said, and the title of it is, and thank you to one of my moderators who sent it to me. It says, Gloria's sister Scarface Woods is still beefing with the rapper as they go back and forth over how much Glo was helping to financially support the family, and the dirty laundry has been good for Scarface's bottom line. Let's get into the video.
They seem grateful.
Yeah. Well, right after the live, I posted the receipts with my mama number on it since she want to lie and get in the in crowd with Gloria. I guess she gave her probably like, I don't know, 8 or 9K to go on there and say that. And then after she found the receipts, she probably was like, oh, you better make that 8 or 9K stretch.
So what were the receipts that you posted with your mom?
All my followers and everybody was starting like, I knew she was lying. She was doing it for clout. So I ended up having to do a video of my mama number. Then I carried on with posting the group chat with the message in there, which telling that Gloria was lying the whole time. And this what really been going on. My mama even said it. So I had to go ahead and expose her number and put it in on the group chat, like show everybody this her number. She starts the group chat.
Yeah, but your dad said he was really grateful for the
Jaguar?
for the car. And
my dad, listen, Gloria feed them bits and pieces. Now, I never came over and said she done nothing for our parents, but she do the.
You said no, that is what you said, right? Did she not say that Glo didn't do shit for them? Isn't that the whole purpose of her going live, exposing her? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Bare minimum. Gloria feed them bits and pieces, and she got them to go on there and lie.
People responded to you. They were pretty generous.
Yeah, they were generous.
The generosity Harvey's referring to, you posted something saying that since that interview, you've made $200,000.
That's not true.
I mean, that's what the post said.
That's not true. There's somebody on my page. I got a lot of people around me. They posted it, and I got on them by posting it. That's not true. I probably made, be realistic, probably 30K.
But 30K is nothing to sneeze at either. I mean, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, and my understanding is you're marketing T-shirts, I think.
Oh yeah.
And
Print Lab, Superior, on Perkins, Memphis, Tennessee.
You were upset about your sister, but now you made 30K off of the T-shirts. You're still selling them.
No, it's not off of the T-shirts.
No, not the T-shirts. You got 30K from people who just saw you, and you're selling T-shirts. You're kind of making a business out of this. So in a way,
even Tory Lanez reached out from prison and
that's right.
And sent you money.
That's right.
I was going through my inbox. I see like a hidden message. So I'm reading it. And I'm like, he flogging. It actually was his team. I guess he heard about it in jail.
But he sent you money, didn't he?
Yes, he did that for sure.
So, I mean,
it seems like this is all working out
honestly,
for you.
Scarface,
you don't need Glo anymore.
Exactly. This literally launched you.
It's safe to say. I guess you can say she built the platform.
Well, we'll end this by saying you're welcome.
And actually, I have Scar, if I may, and I don't know if I want to dip my toes in here, but to say that I have a little beef with you because I saw one of the shirts that you're selling, and it says
What did it say?
2,500 flat. That was a quote from me.
You started
That was a quote from me.
If you really look at it,
so I'm just saying,
he started it.
Let's go. You need to have your team talk to me. We're going to talk about a cut.
I got you.
Hysterical.
At least 2%.
Okay.
Okay.
I got you.
Checks in the mail. Good luck to you, Scarface. Let's start with.
Okay, so that's it. That's all from BroRilla, child. I think I've been BroRilla out. I think I've had enough of BroRilla. I don't know how y'all may feel about it, but I think I've kind of had enough of her already. It ain't really no already. I've been and had enough of BroRilla, to be quite honest. I hope we don't hear no more from her. I know we probably got a couple more weeks with this girl. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next story. And that is 50 Cent and T.I. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but T.I. wanted to do a versus. He said he would want to do a versus battle with 50 Cent, right? And to be honest, I don't think that there's anything to sneeze at, because I know that a lot of people feel like 50 Cent is this and 50 Cent is that and 50 Cent is this and 50 Cent is that and 50 Cent is this and 50 Cent is that and all this other shit, right? But I do think that in his own right, T.I. does have some hits that could rival 50 Cent's. Because I was just talking to Carl last night about it, and I was saying I really wouldn't be mad at a 50 Cent and T.I. versus battle. If you want me to be real with y'all, and I'm not just saying this because I think that 50 is a bitch ass, pussy ass hoe, but I do feel as though that 50 Cent's last great album was his first one, Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, that whole album was the shit to me. The only song I did not like was Nobody Likes Me, but that's okay, 'cause I don't like y'all anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only song that I didn't like. But, you know, what up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangsta? You know, that was my shit. PIMP, Patiently Waiting, Many Men. You know, If I Can't Do It, Homie, It Can't Be Done. 21 Question, all that shit, that's my song. I loved all those songs were fucking classics, okay? Like, completely classics. But after Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 Cent did not make no good albums anymore. Like, the last song that I really loved by 50 Cent was Candy Shop, and I only liked it for Olivia. And that goes without saying. But if you want to go hits, T.I. has a whole lot of hits. And as much as I think that T.I. is a chauvinistic, egotistical ass nigga, I do kind of vibe with his music better than 50 Cent. You feel what I'm saying? I kind of vibe with it better than that. He has 24s. He got Why You Wanna, he got Rubber Band Man, he got Bring 'Em Out, he got Whatever You Like, Live Your Life, Dead and Gone, Live in the Sky. T.I. got a lot of great records. He even got a lot of great features. Like, you know, like one of my favorite songs by T.I. is Motivation. I think that's one of his more underrated records. You Don't Know Me, all that. But like Too Feisty said in the comments, it is kind of one of them things where they don't want to respect Southern rap at all, and it's still that type of thing, because I still find myself in arguments, in battles with people from New York that really want to sit up here and spit fire and talk shit about Southern rap as if Southern rap ain't been running shit for a minute. And what's very ironic about this whole conversation is that I was watching the 1995 Source Awards on YouTube yesterday. I was literally watching the whole award show yesterday on YouTube. And that was the award show in 1995 where Outkast had won Best New Artist of the Year. And when they won Best New Artist of the Year, they got booed. Let's not forget, This is during the time where it was the East Coast versus West Coast thing and all that other shit. That's when all that shit was going on. Not only did Outkast get booed that night at the Source Awards, but the 69 Boys, when they performed Tootsie Roll, which was one of the biggest songs out during that time, they booed 69 Boys as well when they was out there performing Tootsie Roll. So to see Andre 3000 get up on that stage and have to endure the booing and shit, and for him to get up there and say the South got something to say, that's for any Southerner, if that's a word, like myself, that feels like, this is the reason why I always go up for the South all the time, and this is why I never leave the motherfucking South. I always said if I left Mississippi, I ain't never leaving the South, and that's why I'm in Atlanta right now. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't never going nowhere. That's why I don't like for nobody to ever try to shit on the South, the Southern culture, people from the South, the music from the South, like none of that. So it is one of them things where, just like Feisty said again, it's one of those Southern rap don't matter type of conversations, and I need for people to get up out of that shit. Because what makes Southern rap so fucked up, or what's so bad about Southern rap? Because the only thing, when y'all think about Southern rap, the only thing y'all think about is shit like Tootsie Roll or the shit that them Franchise Boys did. Not like the Novelty records and shit like that. Those are the only songs that y'all tend to put in y'all head that's the only thing that comes from the South. As if you never heard of the Ghetto Boys. Scarface was a lyricist. Y'all act as if y'all never heard of them before. Hey, James, you act as if you never heard of that before. You act like you never heard. Scarface was a lyricist. Big Mike was a lyricist. Bun B was a lyricist. So was Pimp C. They're all from the South. What do you mean? Outkast are lyricists. Players Ball is one of my favorite Southern hip-hop records of all time. Not only is it Players Ball, but Get Up, Get Out, and Get Some is also one of my favorite Southern rap songs of all time, if not my favorite Outkast record of all time. You got Ludacris. I mean, you got all these different Southern rappers that can actually rap, but y'all want to sit up here and act like all Southern rap is about is them Franchise Boys and D4L and all that other shit, like the Girl Shake That Laffy Taffy and all that other shit. Yes, we did create novelty records for the time, that we were in, that were suitable for the club, for a damn record hop and shit like that, but did anybody judge y'all when y'all had Bianca come out with Chicken Noodle Soup that didn't come from the South, that came from up north? But wasn't nobody talking about that. But I just went completely overboard and just didn't even talk about 50 Cent and T.I. But let's get into it. So I think there was a video. I hope ain't no music playing in it. Let me see.
If you get a chance.
Okay, here you go.
You hear me? You hear me, Kevin?
I'm listening to you. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
If you get a chance.
Yes, sir.
Please tell 50 bring his ass on out here and get this smoke.
Oh, Jesus.
Please tell 50 Cent get his hit records and come on and sit down and see what the South got to say, goddammit.
Jesus Christ. You say you want that man to see all full-fledged what the South got.
I want him to see what the South got to say. Now listen, hey, I'm the king below the Mason-Dixon line, king of the South. I speak for all of the Southern people. New York been saying shit under their breath about us and having little bullshit, slick-ass comments about us, thinking it's all slow down here. But they want to come down here and go to our malls and go to our clubs. But then they want to kick it like, nigga, we substandard when they get back up top. Well, that shit stop right now.
Yeah, you say you done with that.
That shit stop right now, goddammit. The king say that shit stop. He say he the king of New York. And if he don't want to do it, and one of them other niggas up there who got a goddamn catalog want to pull up, tell him come see the king. Don't come around me. Come sit down with me.
Hey, I'm not going to lie to you, too. I'm here for it.
Tell him come see. Goddammit. Andre told him the South had something to say, and I'm saying it.
You saying what needs to be said, blah, blah.
Hey, period. Ain't no motherfucking dispute. We the shit. They last year. We the future. So anybody don't like it, come see the king. And we're going to start with 50. And if he don't want to do it, then we're going to go pick somebody else. But in order for him to not, he either going to have to accept the challenge or bitch up. Those celebrations.
Okay, so that was the video. Now, 50 Cent commented and called him King Rat. So then Tip responded to 50 Cent and said, you playing on my name when only one of us are rat in real life. And you know I got your paperwork right and my transcript is available online. Your excuses is useless. Get your hoe ass in the box or shut the fuck up and live in fear. You soft son, you lost my respect, fucking rat. Now that is what T.I. said to 50 Cent. And let me tell y'all one thing. I don't care. I already told y'all I ain't really T.I.'s biggest fan either. But let me just tell y'all. 50 don't want that smoke with T.I. He just don't want it with him. And I don't care what nobody gotta say. You don't want that smoke with T.I. at all. You don't want it. That's why you're not responding to him the way you will respond to other folks. T.I. really with that shit. And that's the thing. You found somebody that's really about it. And let me tell y'all something. T.I. didn't do anything in this argument but pull 50 Cent's card. Because for him to call anybody a fucking rat is really diabolical to me. Because you the main one that goes to the police, right? You the main one that be filing papers on people. And you want to act like you a street dude. Just like everybody love to try to play Ja Rule like he the soft one out of this whole bunch. He wasn't. 50 was the one that was soft. The people that Ja Rule and his folks were the ones that was really about that motherfucking life. So at the end of the day, please go somewhere and sit down, 50. The word rat should really never come out of your fucking mouth. The word rat should never fall out of your lips, okay? You the biggest rat and you the biggest bitch. I've been trying to tell people for the longest time, 50 Cent is a bitch. And when I said on that very website, I don't know which one of them blogs it was, but I commented up under the video and I said that T.I. don't want it with 50. I got called so many faggots. So many faggots. Anytime I say anything about 50 Cent underneath any one of these blogs, these 50 fans be so mad. And when I call them 50 Cent dick riders, then they want to get mad with me and say, nah, that's something you want to do. That's something you want to do. It's not something that I want to do. It's something that I do. It's something that I get done to me. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Ain't shit I want to do. Y'all calling me gay like it ain't true. It is, bitch. But what that got to do with what I said? What that got to do with what the fuck I said? What that got to do with 50 Cent being a bitch ass nigga who can't see T.I. in his worst day? What that got to do with anything that I said? I'm just saying. 50 Cent catalog ain't got shit on T.I.'s catalog. Just like 50 Cent catalog ain't got shit on motherfucking Ja Rule's catalog. Let's be for real. So y'all want to sit up here and be mad with anybody that challenged their shit? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I said what the fuck I said, and I don't go fuck about none of y'all blog comment ass bitch ass niggas because I can imagine that none of y'all can beat me and none of y'all can do anything and y'all can't handle my mouth. So the only thing y'all can do is go for gay slurs, and whenever you go for gay slurs, they let me know that I already want to fight anyway. Get off 50's dick, okay? Please get off of it. It might not even be all that, even though he muscle bound. So please. Okay? So please. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm just saying, but that's all I got to say about that. Maybe I need to do another video just based off of 50 Cent and T.I. But my thing is this will be a good one because I know that Bando is a big 50 Cent fan. So maybe we should talk about that. But that'll be a good versus battle to be for real. Because, you know, that's he loved him some 50 Cent. And I'm just like, boy, bye. I'm more of a T.I. type of person. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? Yeah, I know all about. Okay, like that's my whole childhood. T.I. is my whole high school years, all that, college, all that. Fuck out of here. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the last topic of the day, honey. Let's get into the very last topic of the day, and that is Candy and Todd. Ooh, I really hate to see them in the blogs this way. But it is what it is. Bando is from Minnesota. So let's get into it. Now, we're gonna start with the first thing. Now, Funky Dineva says that he was sent Helen, that's the name that we're going with, information and stuff like that, and he knows exactly who it is, and he says that Candy pulled up on Helen, and Helen is the woman in question that Todd was fucking. Let's get into it.
And I think Candy already said a little something, because I saw something online, and God knows, I hope it's not an AI quote or some fake quote, because if so, then I'm probably telling business that I'm not supposed to be telling. And if I am, Candy and Company, I apologize in advance. But I saw a post that had a quote on it where Candy spoke about the hurt and betrayal of her husband entertaining other women. I definitely saw it. I just can't confirm if it's real. But since I got this red cup and the girl from yesterday said she wanted me to be more messy, here it is. He was entertaining other women, and the bitch name was Helen. Remember when Hannah came, I said it started with an H, and Hannah said, can you please get on the internet? Can you please get on the internet and clear it up? Because these people think it was me. It wasn't Hannah, it was Helen. Now, Helen, I got all your demographic information. I ain't gonna be the one to put the shit out there, because I am pretty sure the same emails that I got are the same emails a whole bunch of other bloggers and influencers got with your demographic information. I'm gonna go ahead and let one of them break it and bust it first. But they say her name Helen, and they said Candy hair with Ryan now. I'm just telling you. But
now I want to know who this Helen person is. Okay, I want to know who it is, and if you know who the hell, if anybody lives out here in the Atlanta metro area like I do, and you know who Helen is, please send me the messages. Please send me the DMs. I need the emails. Cause who is Helen? If you need me to meet you somewhere and we can sit down and chat and have an in-person interview, let me know. Let me know. Because I want to know who the fuck Helen is. I'm just saying. This is why I love living out here. I find out a lot of shit. I'm going to find out who the fuck it is. But that's one part of this. Now let's get into the last part of this. Now the latest court documents that came out about this divorce ain't looking too good on Todd's end. Shout out to No Chaser TV. So this is what it says. Now, court documents obtained by TMZ, Candy Burris claims that her estranged husband, Todd Tucker, is squatting in her guest house. Now, documents state that Todd allegedly hasn't paid a single expense for the maintenance and upkeep of the home. That includes utilities, gas, lawn care, water, pest control, or even fees associated with the alarm system. Candy further adds that she is the traditional caregiver of their children despite her work schedule, and that Todd hasn't provided any support for their home. The documents also claim that a nanny was hired to help with the slack despite Todd's social media showing him as an active parent. TMZ continues that the documents state that Todd allegedly has not helped with tuition, fees, school supplies, or child support. And lastly, according to documents, Candy is requesting for Todd to share the kids' expenses, pay child support, and in a order judge laying out parenting time for both parents. Okay, it's getting worse to me. It's getting worse, and my thing is this. I think that that's fucked up that you're not doing anything for them kids and you not paying no bills in that house that is literally in her name. And you can't walk around here acting like you dad to daycare and you ain't doing dad to daycare duties besides picking them up from school and shit. Like, I mean, anybody could do that. But my thing is that ain't right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and you're doing nothing but proving Mama Joyce right with everything that she ever said and thought about you. And not only that, you know that little that Skeletor looking woman, what was her name? Natalie, that came on here and said you dated her girlfriend Ani, and that you always found yourself in better situations, and we all were mad with her for saying the shit about you and trying to take up for your ass and all that. Baby, it looked like all the shit that the lady was saying about your motherfucking ass was actually fucking true, and none of that shit was not was a lot of that shit were facts. And now a lot of us have to lick our wounds and all that other shit because everything that she said about your motherfucking ass was actually fucking true. So it is what it is, and that's fucked up that you're doing that. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Todd? Don't make me be petty and find out how I can interview Mama Joyce now. Don't do that, because I take a lemon and make lemonade now. Don't do that. But you know, it's just crazy how when we see Candy and she talks to the press, she's always talking about how she wants things to be amicable with her and Todd. She wants them to be friends after this is all over. But baby, with the way this divorce is going, y'all ain't gonna be friends, and it might be best that you don't be. I don't want to be friends with nobody that's trying to take my motherfucking children. Okay, like that's just the truth of the matter. I don't want to be cool or be friend nobody that's trying to take my motherfucking kids. Okay, that's one thing that you can try with every damn thing. You want to take my money, you want to take my children. Ain't nothing we could talk about. Ain't nothing we could be friendly about at the end of the day. But I want to say this real quick, and then we're gonna get up out of here because it's almost time for me to go out. But I just want to say this real quick. I think it's funny how people's tones be changing, because I saw something somewhere where they says that we need to stop blaming the men and put the blame on the women. But a lot of the times I see a lot of y'all be taking up for certain women in certain situations. And if I said that shit about taking up for the stop blaming the men and look at the women, then I would have been everything under the sun. But when it come down to Candy and these other women that's out here dealing with divorces and dealing with these no good ass niggas, y'all want to say we got to stop blaming the men. Does that apply for all women, or does that apply for just the women that some of y'all don't really care for? That's my biggest question, but that was just a thought. But that's pretty much all that I got for today's show. I enjoyed this show. I hope you did. Because I've done so many lives over the last couple of weeks that I ain't really been enjoying like that. Like, it ain't really been no news out there that I cared enough to talk about. But, you know, I really did enjoy doing this show. Like, seriously, I really did enjoy doing this show today. Like, it was a lot of things that I cared about. And, you know, whenever a show is like over an hour like this, that means that I really cared about what I was talking about. Now, I saw one of y'all asked me about this, which is the scene ATL. Now, let me just tell y'all, JT and I spoke earlier today. She talked about it on my happy birthday live earlier today. The show is still coming out this week, but it's just not coming out tonight. I know. I'm waiting just like y'all are, but that's mainly because of the editing aspect of it all. I think what happened was, and she explained it all earlier today, that the death of Rakisha kind of put a halt on editing, but then she had to jump back and get right back into it and put the episode, and her and the editor had to put the episode together when she came back to herself. So that's why the episode is late. We wasn't expecting to find out about Rakisha last week. So, you know, it is what it is. No, I have not seen the Miss Pat show yet. Don't tell me nothing about it. But yes, the scene ATL will still be coming this week, whether it be tomorrow or Saturday. It will be coming out this week. Me, T, and Josiah are still trying to figure out when we're gonna do roast and review. Because of the fact that because the chasing panel is on Wednesday due to the fact that chasing comes on Wednesday, but we may try either Thursday, or I'm looking into doing early Sunday evening or early Monday before the Whether You Like It or Not panel. That might be a bit much, but I'm trying to figure out a way to squeeze it in, because we got to do roaster review for Bill Collective. That's just what we do. But just be on the lookout for it. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Thank you guys for everything that y'all have done for me today. Thank you for those of you that sent me cash apps today. I really appreciate it all. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you later. I'll be back on here sometime tomorrow. And if there's anything interesting that I want to talk about tomorrow, we will be talking about it tomorrow. But with that being said, let's get into this. So my book is out. So if you have never had the chance to purchase my book, it's available on Amazon and Kindle Books. Yes. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I sent out the manuscript for the second version of this book. So make sure you guys pick it up and all of that great stuff. That's pretty much the gist of it. So thank you to James Colwell, who's in here. Thank you for your birthday wishes, and just thank you for always being a sweet person to me. I'm always supported by a lot of the OG YouTube people, even the new school YouTube people. They always give me my flowers, but it ain't nothing like that old school love from James and Rox and Ashley and Bunny. Just the people that we just started with. It's always a beautiful thing when you see that and stuff like that. So yeah, so with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. And of course, Bill Collective come on tomorrow, so you would definitely see me for that, but you may see me before then. I'll holler at you guys soon.
That 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get picked, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catching face shots, fire catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact, the bitch, I'm the reason. When it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Where had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's giving.
These bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up, don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my circle hole, don't ever play us. This the real hustle, we make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit, talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast, fucking with the best. Get money on the east, plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north, but we run it south. Bitch, we outside, what you talking about? Who the fuck is me? No, who the fuck is you?